Yo, what's up everyone? Hope you're all doing well. So as you saw in the title, this is about my phone addiction. This is something a bit different than what I usually do. I feel like it's a topic that everyone needs to know about. It's becoming a real problem and a big epidemic. I think I'm not the only one who has a problem with their phone or who's addicted and has a massive problem and doesn't even realise. And I didn't even realise until recently, like literally when I was on holiday, I never actually realised how much I'm using my phone. I'm supposed to be out enjoying myself, like living the life. I've got my hand on my phone all the time, watching videos that I don't even need to watch, being hooked into like silly videos that are completely useless and mean nothing to me. And I feel like I'm falling into the trap. So I want to just tell you about my last day of holiday. It was a Sunday. I was going to do from 5 p.m. on the Saturday till 5 p.m. on the Sunday. I was going to go 24 hours without talking, without eating anything, and without touching my phone. Let me tell you how I got on. So this is a challenge that I just thought of on the spot on holiday, and I thought how much time I'm actually using my phone. I think I went over like 3 or 4 hours on my Instagram, even just on Instagram alone. I was on there for just over 4 hours. That was a bit of a shock to me because I don't think I've ever gone that long before. So I realised this is a problem and I really need to fix it. So I had to do something about it. So I thought, what should I do? And when is a good time to not go on social media, or even better, just put your phone down for a few hours, maybe even a whole day. See if I could do a day and see how I can get on. I wasn't sure how it was going to go because this is something that I've never done before. I didn't know what to expect and I thought it was going to be hard. It was actually easier than I expected and I got through it, and I'll definitely try again. But the thing is, I'm using my phone for work, and I reckon over 90% of people are using their phone for work as well. Well, nearly everybody is pretty much using their phone for work because, to get a job, you need a phone, you need a number, you need a call for an interview, you need to reach people, you need to phone people to find out about work, interviews. So yeah, everyone needs their phone now. I just had a day off where I didn't go anywhere, didn't go to the gym, didn't go to work. I was getting ready for work the day after, or going back to work. So it was going to be my last day for a very long time. I just wanted to do this experiment or this challenge and see how I got on. So I noticed a few things as well while I was doing it. The first thing was the day felt a lot longer, but in a good way. I felt like there was more hours in the day and I wasn't rushed by making videos or whatever, or watching videos, being hooked in by other people's content and just being stuck there watching video after video. And then what usually happens, 3 or 4 hours just fly by and you don't even realise what the time is. And I was like, wow, feels amazing. Only 5 minutes have gone by, but it felt like 30 minutes, 30 minutes. I feel like I was buying time, which is, it felt brilliant, absolutely amazing. Another thing that I noticed is that I felt more focused on the tasks that I was doing. Things like the washing up, sweeping, or cleaning the windows or whatever like that. I was really more focused on doing that instead of just being distracted by something on my phone. Because usually if I do the activities like that, I like to have music in the background and I need my phone to put the music on. But I just did everything in dead silence on that day. It probably felt like how people used to live 200-300 years ago when they didn't have any music or distractions. They were doing everything in dead silence, not having anything to clog up their heads and just fill their head with loads of crap that they don't need. Another thing that I noticed when I wasn't on my phone was that I felt less rushed and less stressed. So I put less pressure on me. I feel like being on your phone is something that I need to do, or is it something that I want to do? something that I want or is it something that I need? Well, to an extent, I do need it. And to an extent, like, I kind of do want to, because, you know, most people need it for work. They need it to connect to people. They need it to, like, create content, make videos like what I'm doing right now. And just promote yourself, just put yourself out there. So when I was in New York, I didn't realise, like, how much of an epidemic it really is. Like, everywhere I look, there was someone on their phone. Like, literally everyone, like thousands of people, all of them got their phone in their hand and, like, taking videos or taking pictures. Like, everywhere I walked, I was trying to walk by, there was people, like, taking pictures on their phone. I was probably in, like, even just walking through Times Square for like 5 minutes, you're going to be photobombing like 100 photos or 100 videos easily. Like, alone, it's that mad, it's that crazy. It's like, nobody is just appreciating, like, the view, just putting their phones away and just being and just looking, like, appreciating what they see. I mean, I don't want to look back on my life, and I'm sure, like, all of you don't want to look back on your life and just think about all the times that you looked at your phone. No, you want to enjoy yourself. Just put your phone away, just look around, appreciate what's around you, and just be yourself. You don't have to take pictures, you don't have to take videos. There's no law that says you have to put your phone out and record everything. There is no law to do that. You can just, instead of recording on your phone, just record it in your head for a change. Like, if it's not on your phone, if it's a good memory, then you've got it. It's all up here. That's all that really matters, really. If it's not on your phone, like, if it's something you need evidence for, then maybe put your phone out. But if it's not necessary, store it up here. And if it's in your head and it's something you remember, you looked around, and then that's all that really matters. I feel like I had more freedom as well when I didn't go on my phone. Like, I wasn't hooked onto something, I wasn't being tracked. Because that's another thing, they are also just tracking devices. I didn't have a tracking device in my pocket for the first time in, like, maybe 20 years or so. 20 years since I got my first phone, I think it was. So after the 24 hours when I stopped using my phone, eating anything and not talking to people, I just wanted to carry on, because I'm someone who starts something and wants to keep going, like, forever, basically. Because, like, with my addiction to drugs and alcohol, when I stopped drinking alcohol, like, nearly 5 years ago now, I went sober for about the first month, then it was 2 months, then 3 months. I just wanted to keep going and see how long I can go. And now it's been nearly 5 years now. It's definitely the best decision that I ever made. And it's just something that I wish I'd done a lot sooner, because, you know, alcohol ruined my life, ruined everything. It put me down a deep hole, like the lowest of lows, rock bottom. And I just lost everything. I had everything, and then it all just gone because of alcohol. I don't want to say because of alcohol, because I was still responsible for my own action. I kind of blame myself as well as blaming the alcohol, but something that I'm responsible. But that's for another video, another time. So I just wanted to share that with you about my phone addiction. And if you need some tips or advice on how to deal with your phone addiction, if this is a problem for you, you can feel free to reach out for me. Just make sure that you're aware of it. That's the main thing. Just that's the main thing. Just be aware of your addiction. That you know it's a problem. You need to fix it. You need some help. You need some support. Just reach out to me or anybody who's a close friend. Just stick with people that you know and trust. Someone that you know is going to help you and definitely give you the support that you need and help you stop with your phone addiction. So I'm going to finish with just a few tips that can help you break your phone addiction. So my first tip for you is to just set boundaries. Like, set a timer for when you're going to use your phone, or like if you have a schedule, like you can plan out the day, like the day after, before you can write down what you're going to do. Like, this is the time I'm going to use my phone. Like, if I need to make a video or whatever, like, I write down the time I'm going to make the video and the time I'm going to edit, and the time I'm just gonna like cut it, like not use it. Another tip is to put your phone on silent and turn off all notifications. So one thing that I do all the time is that I keep my phone on silent, even I don't even let it buzz. I just leave it there. When I look at it, I see a missed call or a text message that I received like 30 minutes ago or something. And that's when I know whenever I've got a minute I can text back. If it takes like, well, most text messages for me like take just a few seconds. Sometimes I don't have a few seconds, like I need to do something, but when I do have a few seconds, if it takes like 10 seconds, I'll do it. Like if it's something that I need to think about, I'll just reply later. Another tip for you is to schedule social media breaks. Taking breaks from social media is a good way to reflect and detox your mind. And my last tip for you today is to seek support. So talk to your friends and family about your phone addiction, and your goal is to reduce your time on your phone. Just having accountability will help you stay motivated throughout your phone detox. If you guys have any free tips and advice you want to share in the comments below, feel free to do that, because this is a serious thing. Like, everyone's addicted to their phone and no one knows how to get off. Life is about so much more than just scrolling on your phone mindlessly, like watching videos that you don't need to watch, being hooked into all this crap on the internet. Like, it's an epidemic and we need to do something about it. So I just wanted to share that with you, just make you guys aware, see if it's a problem for any of you. And if there's anything I can do to help, always here to help you guys. Feel free to send me a message. I'll get straight back to you. Alright, that's it from me. Hope you all have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching the video. Appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much. Peace out.